Hello, I'm Poopy Stuffing, and I'm here to interview Flakey about the movie he recently saw called Head. Can you please tell me about Head?
Oh, I thought it was a very interesting psychedelic film.
This is movie reviews in bed, ladies and gentlemen.
Movie reviews of that. There's our TV there. I watch all the movies from the comfort of my bed. And I thought Head was an interesting film. It was made in 1968. At the time, there were many trip films coming out.
Take the last train to
Psychedelic
Clarksville.
trip films, and the Monkees had a TV show that was very goofy and campy. It was the TV show was a takeoff on the movie Help by the
I
Beatles.
think everybody knows about the Monkees.
Yeah. Well, I'm just telling my story. So, and but there were all these campy trip movies coming out. Movies like The Trip. Um, Peter Sellers was in several of them. Like
And Jack Nicholson.
I don't know which one's Jack Nicholson. But they all had something in common, as they were like incredibly cheesy, and they would just have like the goofiest stuff. The ones Peter Sellers were in, like say The Party, just like crazy things would happen. Alice B. Toklas is another one where just the goofiest things. Pink elephants would burst through the wall at a second's notice, and being chased by crazy midgets and stuff like that, all running around in circles and in fast film speed. And I was very surprised to see that the movie Head, although done in a very avant-garde way, did not have the campiness that the Monkees TV show had. It was actually kind of had a dark and sinister feel to it. Bizarre events were happening throughout the entire movie, but it wasn't. I wouldn't call it a silly movie. Like so many of the other ones. Another one is 23 Skidoo with Jackie Gleason and Groucho Marx. That was really silly. So it was done well, I thought, too. It didn't, of course the Monkees had their television budget, and I guess studio
the movie came out
contacts or whatever.
after the show.
I know, but they still had like their contacts and stuff. So, it's the movie was made well. I didn't catch who the director was, but I'd be interested in checking out the director and seeing like more of his work.
We should have researched that before doing the review.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Another notable thing about the movie was that there were some really interesting cameos. Frank Zappa.
Terry Garr.
I was gonna get to her. And Jack Nicholson, very briefly. It was kind of funny.
He was just in the background, really.
Yeah. And Dennis Hopper was like just barely appeared. And also the parodies on other trip movies. It's like Help being one of them, which was filmed in color, by the way, not black and white as Poopy kept on the 30s.
I'm sorry, I was confused.
And Help was a very silly movie as well. And then Poopy seemed to think that they were parodying How I Won the War. I haven't seen that one, but
It's a movie that came out in the mid-60s with John Lennon in it.
Yeah, I knew that. But anyways, so I will give Head one pinky.
I'll give Head one pinky too.
So 2 pinkies for Head. Pitching.
Ka-ching.
This has been another Poopy and Flakey,
Movie review.
Movie review. Yes.